Hey gang, what's happening? Yeah, I know we haven't made a video in a while. Well, we were getting ready to go somewhere. And let me tell you what happened. So, we were getting ready to go to Cecil. What's today? Saturday, right? Yeah. Yesterday. We were going to go to Cecil yesterday. And everything got rained out and tracks have been getting flooded all over the country everywhere. It's crazy, but so we were getting ready to go down to Cecil, just test some stuff. We haven't been out with the car since we went to Capitol last time, the last video you guys seen. Car's been sitting in the trailer, accumulating dust in here. So we were gonna go test it and then make a couple changes before we head out to No Mercy down in Georgia. We just checked that track got hit a little bit, but they're okay. They're still having the event. As far as they're concerned, they said they're gonna get it done. So that's cool. Glad they can do that, and glad everybody down there is safe. I know a couple other tracks down there got messed up pretty bad. All up and down the East Coast, I guess. But next week, we're gonna head out to Georgia. So right now, I guess we're gonna make a couple changes no matter what, because we gotta just make sure everything's good before we leave with the car next week. So we got time now. One of the things we're gonna do is take this wicker bill off the back. It's got the big one, this big tall one in here. We're gonna take that one off, put the little one back on. We don't need that one on here. So last video or last thing we did was we ended up changing the rear gear in the car, changing the gear ratio in the transmission, putting the air shifter on it. We went to try that out and we had some issues with trying to get the burnout done. So we fixed all the buttons and all that junk.
Now we can actually change.
So now we can actually shift the gears while we're doing a burnout pretty quick. So like as if we were doing it by hand. And
burnout
then
in one gear don't work.
Yeah, burnout in first gear, don't get it. So we're getting ready to do that. Got Pete's car back down to him. You guys saw that. We'll probably get with him to the track pretty soon. But we're gonna do that, change that wicker bill, check out everything under the car real quick, and then making sure everything's okay. Get it ready to go. All right. So everybody else is doing okay. A lot of health issues with, God, you guys, most of you, well, one people that you know, that I know personally here. So Tammy had a shoulder operation after all the other junk we went through. So it was like one thing after another. But hopefully that's all done now. Anybody need any merch, just let us know. We still got shirts, hats, hoodies, and we'll send that stuff out to you. Just let us know in the messages or PM messages or whatever on Facebook, whatever you want. We're on Facebook, John Viola. All right. Also, anybody looking for any Comet parts? So we're heading down to Georgia, and then we'll be heading down to Florida probably around Thanksgiving time or something. So
anybody wants to meet us on 95?
yeah, you want to meet us for parts, let us know. Big parts we could bring now, all right? All right, all right. All right, we're going to get this thing inside. Yeah, let it up. All right, we got her in. So we're just gonna do a few things and then we're good. And the sun came out, 5 minutes, got hot. All right, I gotta find this wicker bill. I think it's hanging on the wall over there. Let's swap that out. All right, perfect example. Don't leave your chute packed too long. which I always check these anyway, but I should have did it on video. Pulled the pin, thing dropped on the floor. That all pretty much didn't even unwrap. So you got to be careful with that. All right, so I got 2 bolts that are under here, and then the rest of these little ones got to come off. Josh got the new one, or the old one, however you want to call it. So we got 2 of these. This one, so we're going to use this one. This one we add on here more for like no prep stuff. Try to keep some down pressure on it, down force on it.
This has got 2 sides also.
And this one you can put it like that high or that high. So we're gonna do the low one right now because
it's a mile an hour.
We know where Georgia got good traction. All right, that's all that. So we get it up in the air. I'm just gonna check underneath to make sure everything's all cool under there. All right, so everything under here looks good. We got it strapped down with our strut rod things there. So the rear is pretty much locked in place so the shocks don't get worn out on the ride. Everything else looks good. Headers are all intact, nothing's cracked, nothing's broken. So we pretty much went over this before when we came back from Capitol, but just checking everything, making sure it's all good. So, all right. So we've got a bunch of projects coming up. I'm gonna put another video together. I'm gonna put this video, you guys will see this video, but we are starting on that car. And I'll put a video out on that one. I'm gonna start way back, and we're gonna go back like 2 years, I think it is now. So we started collecting parts for that car. We're finally getting to something, doing something here with it. All right, so the chute we'll put back on when we get down to Georgia. We're not doing that right now. Other than that, we'll see you in Georgia with this car, and I'm gonna see if I can get another video. The video series started on the 2.0 car. All right. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Hopefully you guys are all safe down there with the weather going crazy. But weather over here is just a little overcast, but it's all good. I know a lot of people down south are getting inundated with flooding and water, and hopefully everybody's okay. So talk to you soon. We'll see you in Georgia.